So hey fam, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the Caveman Paradigm. So before I'm sitting down reacting to this song here, Post Malone, Yours, I reacted to an Ed Sheeran song, Photograph. It sort of tenderized the heart. And my son was telling me the other day he wanted me to react to a Post Malone song. I pulled it up here called Yours. He was saying that this had a cool video where they drop a truck in the water or something like that. So anyway, we're going to check this out right now. He said it to me with a sinister kind of setup. Like, I bet you won't do this one, but I want you to, Dad, you know? So he's 13. I'm going to check this out right now. Let's go. This would be, I mean, I may have heard Post Malone before, but I don't know who he is. I know who Post Malone is. Like, I know what he looks like. I'm sure I've heard some music of his. My son says he does country music, but honestly, I think my son doesn't really know who he is. I think he might have just discovered him. But he seems to be really into Post Malone. So let's see what it's all about, and let's go.
I don't know who you are, but one day I'm going to, and it's gonna break my heart when she gives hers to you. And it won't be tomorrow, but it's gonna be too soon, when I walk her down that aisle and do what daddies have to do. And she might be wearing white, but her first dress, it was pink. She might be your...
All right. I get it. I get where my son's coming from on this one. He's trying to mess his pops up. Yep. He has an older sister, Phoenix. She's about to turn 17 here in about a week. And, you know, it's something as a dad you think about all the time, you know, like she's not to the point where she's dating anybody at all so far. Homeschooled, we do a lot with our kids. We're constantly taking them out, doing things with them, but that has been pretty sheltered. We've definitely wanted to not have an opportunity for that to happen until she's old enough to handle it, you know, because I remember being a kid far too young, being messed up by like puppy love, you know. I don't even know how old I was, but it was emotional wreck, right? So with kids and daughters, and you know, some of the people I work with, I hear about stories with their daughters at school, and talk about messing with your head, messes with your head. So I feel like let them get a little older before some of this happens. So I will be that dad, you know, that's sitting on the couch cleaning out his shotgun when the dude comes over, you know. But I think the goal is raise them right, because they're ultimately going to look for someone like you. So possibly a man who has to deal with the road rage, you know, yelling at people on their phone at the green lights, kids on their phone in a restaurant, you know, that's me too. So anyway, let's get back into the song. Now that I know the gist of it, I'm going to go back a little bit, and I really want to get in to the mental part. So let's go again. Let's just go back to the beginning, right? You guys are all here because you like this song anyway. Let's go.
I don't know who you are, but one day I'm going to, and it's gonna break my heart when she gives hers to you. And it won't be tomorrow, but it's gonna be too soon, when I walk her down that aisle and do what daddies have to do. And she might be wearing white, but her first dress, it was pink. She might be your better half, yeah, but she's my everything. We both love her for yours.
Yes, yes. Because I'll be there to pick up the pieces. If you F it up, you F it up. And you know what? So many of us, you know who you are. We F it up. You know, I watch occasionally, CaveMan will delve into some of these dating shows. What's the one I just watched? I just caught another one. I can watch stuff while I work, and I seen some Love at First Sight. What's this other one? Love is Blind. Love is Blind. Man, dude, you see some jacked crap. Like this current season that's streaming right now, they had like Baby Huey on there. You know, the redheaded guy that had African descent. I don't know. I don't remember the dude's name. Big Baby Huey, like. I knew a guy that looked a lot like him. Very sensitive, emotional. I don't want to say man. I'm going to use that loosely. But this guy in this show, he aggravated me from the start. You know, I mean, maybe it's the dad switch. I did not like this character. I knew this character was a shady MFer. And he certainly turned out to be one. And fathers, the only thing you can do is be an example to your daughters. They're going to look for someone like you. Treat your wives with respect. You know, it's one thing to treat your daughters and your kids well. You better treat their mom well, because that's what they're going to tolerate and that's what they're going to look for. So, on my cell phone, I'm getting a call from my brother right now, and we'll just take care of that after this video. I think I can still react, so let's ignore that and go back into the song. The video so far, it's not super fancy, but I see why my son liked it. It's very clear. Okay, let's go. Let's go back.
Buddy, that don't mean she's yours.
I love that line.
Yesterday she said her first word. She's a long way from I do. Right now she runs to me. One day she'll run to you. And it's gonna be your best day, but it's gonna be my worst. You might watch her walking towards you, but I saw her walking first. And she might be wearing white, but her first dress, it was pink. She might be your better half, yeah, but she's my everything. We both love her forever, but I loved her long before. And one day I know I'll give her away. Buddy, that don't mean she's yours, 'cause she's still my little girl. It's crazy thinking one day she'll be someone else's world. And she might be wearing white, but her first dress, it was pink. She might be your better half, but to me she's everything. And we both love her forever, but I loved her long before. And one day I know I'll give her away. Buddy, that don't mean she's yours, even if she takes your last name. Buddy, that don't mean she's yours.
Wow. What an amazing song. What an amazing video. I see what my son saw in the video now. What camera did that slow motion? That is amazing, and it looks so quality. What about the song? Okay, so CaveMan always tells a story, and you know, it's gonna be his best day, but it's gonna be my worst. I don't know about that. You know, I think if you did it right, you know, if you find out your daughter's going on Love is Blind, you're pretty concerned about that. But you know, it's like I work with somebody and has a couple of beautiful daughters, and they're going to college, and they've met some really, really good guys. Really good guys. Now, the younger one, I'm pretty sure, comes from a good family. Like, I'm out here in Texas, and a lot of people in Texas, I'm from Cali, but out here in Texas, a lot of the people that were born and raised here, the boys and the young men, they'll call you sir. Like, they treat you with a different level of respect than I've ever heard of in California. I didn't know anyone that spoke to people like that. But in Texas, you always know them because they're very respectful of their elders. And there's just a quality in some of these people. And her two daughters have managed to find two young men like that. Hardworking, the type of situation I hope that my daughter finds, you know? And then I'm gonna be a dad to somebody else, and it's a win. It's a win for me too. And that's the only thing I'm gonna focus on. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be my worst day, but I get the point. I get it. I get it, you know? What a good song that is. And I gotta say, from looking at Post Malone over here, there's something about that guy. I don't know anything about him. I guess he's got a young daughter. I don't know who he's married to. Only thing I have is some pictures I've seen of Post Malone. The grill, the tattooed face. He just seems so likable. There's just some sense that I get about Post Malone. He probably releases claims if he has that option. He just seems like someone who's genuine and comes from the heart. And I'm going to react to more Post Malone if you guys will tell me some good ones that I would like this. So thank you, Killian, my son, 13-year-old, for requesting this song. And this was a good one, man. The caveman got a big heart. But you know what? I can be an a-hole if I'm behind you at a light and you're on your phone. So always look at me. I need to look at you guys. I need to put like a smiley face over that camera right there. Anyway, all right, guys. Love y'all. Take care. Late.